We acknowledge with gratitude that we are gathered on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nation, who have lived here for thousands of years and continue to care for these lands and waters. We also recognize the shared territory of the Coast Salish peoples, including the Tsleil-Waututh, Cathy, and Musqueam nations. We honor their enduring presence and ongoing contributions to this region.
Welcome to Faces Tri-Cities interview series. I'm Genevieve Kyle-Lefebvre.
I'm Cathy. Faces Tri-Cities is a co-authored book featuring 50 amazing local women.
And today, we're lucky to be sitting down with Barbara Jones. Welcome, Barbara.
Welcome. Thank you.
First of all, I want to say thank you.
Wonderful to be here.
Yeah. I remember, Barbara, when I had a phone call with you, and I personally called you because you went through a lot of things in the last year. And I didn't want to even send you a message. I actually phoned you because I wanted to know, first of all, if you're okay, right?
Yes.
And you were a yes right away. You said you wanted to share your stories.
Yeah. Very excited about this book. As soon as I saw the picture, it's just like, faces. Yes.
Yes, let's just give a moment to the cover.
Yeah, I think we haven't done this.
We have not done that. Let's give a moment to the cover. It's very, very lovely.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of feminine energy in this cover.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think the colors, can we say this? The colors represent the rainbow inclusivity, and then definitely a purple influence for Women International Day,
yes.
Of course, women empowerment. And well, thank you for being part of it. But let's go for the first question, Barbara.
Okay.
So, what inspired you to get involved in this local initiative that is Faces Tri-Cities?
I've always wanted to tell my story, and I thought this was the best way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Together. I know you ladies, so I felt comfortable in joining this group of wonderful ladies. So it just was all inspiring. I just wanted my story out there.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt it was time.
Yes.
What impact do you think that your story is going to have in the Tri-Cities community?
I think that for any women that are struggling with what is going on in their personal lives, I have had a few incidences where I've come out on top.
Just a few.
Just a few. And I'm hoping that it would inspire them to keep going. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's also okay not to be okay sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yes.
Yes.
It really is.
So what does being part of a co-author book help make a difference here in our community?
I just think that it helps other women to say, I want to be with those women too. That it just opens up doors to a lot of women so that they can have fun and join in and let their story be out there and join us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all the ladies got to pick a quote, Barbara, in the book, and so did you. So we're going to turn to that page, and we're going to see what is your quote. And, it's very good.
It's very good.
It's very nice and short. It's by you, yourself. I am my passion.
I am, yes.
Yes, and what does that mean to you?
To me, I was going through a really rough period. I had 5 years of really roughness, and I had gained a lot of weight, and I'd lost a lot of self-respect for myself. And I thought, okay, I need something. So I joined this workout group, and their question was, what would you want to say for you? And I had the hardest time. And then all of a sudden I went, I am my passion. Which meant I was going to look after me. I was going to start eating properly. I was going to start sleeping and drinking water and, just looking after me and exercising and getting a group of women that wanted to do it with me. So I just, I needed something to be passionate about. Why not me? Because I was passionate about my children, about my house, my husband, so...
No, you were a caregiver for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was time to care for me.
Wow.
Do you want to show the beautiful photo, Genevieve?
Yes, absolutely. And it's such an amazing photo.
Oh yeah, we love it so much. So shows, yeah, that
Yes.
shows your passion right there.
So this photo was taken in a very particular time.
Yes,
Are you okay sharing a little bit with us?
I think so. A year ago, almost a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. And I have a lovely friend who actually has taken photos of me twice now. And she wanted to continue my story. So she arranged after my home, took photos, and then that's where I am right now. So I decided this is the picture that I was going to share.
And I'm sure you're smiling on this photo. You look absolutely beautiful, but I'm sure it's sometimes you get a smile through the hard times, right? And
You do.
and I know you're you can do it, Barbara. You're a tough person, and when I talked to you, I know it was just after some of the last treatment, and you were really tired.
I was very tired. I just actually started getting my strength back
Just now.
just
right?
now, and that's a long time.
Almost I would say almost close to a
Well,
year.
the last treatment was in November,
Okay, no, not exactly. Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
wow.
a while. I expect it's going to take a couple more months before I'm totally up to where I was.
Yes.
Hopefully, I can be back to where I was,
Mm-hmm.
exercising and walking and just getting out there. Yeah.
Amazing. And now I want to know a little bit on why did you choose to share this story? And
Because the story is different from her,
the story it
Yes,
touched on,
yeah.
but it's different. So it's a little bit more about all the obstacle you went through in your life. And so why did you choose to share this?
I just think that I have info that other women can learn from. That you don't quit, you don't give up. That, yes, it was a hard time. I didn't think I was going to make it. And because of my children, I just kept thinking of them. They brought me through, and hopefully it will encourage other women to reach out if they're having problems or just having a tough time, to come forth and we can talk. You know, just I'm there to I just wanted people to know that there is a light. There is a light.
And it's true, then you're there. When I call Barbara, she picks up. It's amazing. I love people that picks up the phone.
Is this an inside joke?
Maybe. No, you pick up the phone. You
I
do
do.
pick up the
Yeah,
phone.
I try.
You do.
I
Yeah,
try.
no,
I
but
try.
I do love people that don't just text. I mean, text as a
She's a total phone call person, and all of this. I'm just going to phone them, but they might be. I'm just going to call them. And
Yeah.
I'm just okay. You do your thing, no problem.
because I feel there's a lack of passion through text. You know,
Yes.
there's like, okay, I think you'd be a great person for this. Well, what does that mean, right? And it says,
You can
know, I know-
interpret it the wrong way.
Are you, there's no meaning sometimes to a text, but I like utility. Like I'm gonna be at the movie at 5:00. Okay, you know these things. Yes.
Yeah.
But the rest, I feel the connection between women. We need to sit down and talk. I think we know this, ladies, right? We need to talk.
We do. We
need to talk.
I think I just want to talk about loss. You've had loss in your life.
Yes.
And you talk about here that when he became ill and passed away, I faced yet another loss. Shortly after my mother's health declined, my siblings and I cared for her until she passed. And one of the things that I remember about you is we were at a networking event in the Tri-Cities, and you were the speaker that day, and you talked about the weight and that you journeying your life around, and now is about you. And this was a few years ago, you know, and I looked at you and I was just like, wow, look at this vibrant woman, and she's got more energy and strength and vitality than me, and she's just so amazing. And I just, I listened to you, and then, we talked about our event. You joined us at your event with your tribe, and it was your sisters, and you know, and I was just like, who are these people with Barbara? That's so great. Look at the support.
At the book launch,
Yeah,
yes.
the book launch, yes.
Yes.
And look at the support that you had, and it just, that filled my heart, because I think that, you know, I'm not saying that your sisters wouldn't have done that, but I just feel like with everything that you'd been through, that you have your people around you that surround you, the support that you need. And not everyone has that, Barbara, you know, they don't. And you're so lucky in so many, like somebody said earlier, you know, being rich isn't about money. You know, we live in a rich community. We live in a rich area. We live, you know, the friends you have around you that's your richness, you know. And I think that I remember the photo right in front of this wall here at our launch, and there was Barbara gleaming in the middle of her sisters. And you know, I just it's just a moment for me that was just hoping that the wave had turned for you, and that you were on your way out of this paper bag. Maybe you saw a very dim future for yourself, but with perseverance, and you saw the light.
Yep.
You know, because I also saw you at Christmas, and I remember calling. And I said to myself, I called you about, and I said to Genevieve, Barbara's not well. Like, I'm not sure what's going on. I didn't have the heart to ask her, and you were more thin, but you know what, Barbara, you never lost your sense of essence of who you are and who you are. She was dressed beautifully.
Oh, yeah.
And she was everything. It didn't matter. Even if it took everything out of you to come to that event, you showed up. Yeah. And I think that's what's important. That's what our viewers need to know, is that you showed up, and maybe you felt like crap that day, and you're like, God, I don't even want to get dressed, you know, but you did it with grace and style, and we love fashion, as you can see. We love it. Yeah. Come on, we're gonna laugh now.
I know, right?
Oh, look up. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I'm not sure what part of Civic this is all going to take.
No,
right
I
now,
think
but...
actually no. I think it's because there's a lot of people here in the Tri-Cities that are actually not well, not feeling well, and seeing that if you can do it, like other people can do it.
Yeah, and I think that's the message.
And it's
That's
being
so
positive,
important.
being positive. And I do have a really big support system around me. I really do. I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, but you said at one point you didn't, right? So you planted those seeds. And then when you plant, eventually things grow.
They grow.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the women's groups and things like that, you know, that you
Yes.
put yourself into. You don't know what you were doing. And here you were talking in front of a group of 20, 30 ladies, talking to them about weight loss and what you're doing different. You're like, I'm scared to death here, but I'm just going to do it. You push through.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to make age into this, but let's be honest. You know, you did this in your senior, you know, beautiful senior years. You know, and a lot of people wouldn't. They'd be home, they'd be knitting, they'd be stopping their lives, they wouldn't be growing, you know, and I think that's the message, that's what's important, and that's why we love this book so much, is that the diversity of the women that are in here. We did not exclude anyone.
It's phenomenal, the women that are in here. Their stories are just so great. Everybody should get a copy so they can read them. Really.
And it's so easy because you grab the book, and there's a picture, and there's a story. Next.
Yes.
So it doesn't take very long to go through the book.
Natasha
And there's Natasha.
Natasha Bruce.
No, it's great. I loved it.
Well, I'm curious now, Barbara, are there any local causes, event, organization that you're passionate about and you support that you talked about?
There's a lot of things I would like to do, and once I get stronger, I will get involved more, volunteer. I support Smiles. Forgot the whole thing of it, but I support a lot of animals' rights. That way, like I give money towards all of these things. So once I'm feeling stronger and on my feet, I'm going to be volunteering. I want to get in there, and I don't know, I just think I've got a lot to give, and because my children are growing and my grandchildren are not here, I have the opportunity to give more. So that's what I would like to do.
Well, get stronger first.
Yes.
Listen to your body.
Yes.
Yes.
So go ahead, Cathy. You want me to go? I have so many for you, but we're gonna wrap it up soon.
I'm trying to clear
think
my
one
eyes.
more.
I can't
That's
see.
okay.
So
okay.
I have
Maybe
tears.
one more before we
go
let
ahead.
Barbara go. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm curious because you are a leader, even though right now you have to take care of yourself. But what does community leadership means to you?
I think if you have passion about something,
Yep.
then do something about it. Get in there, let people know about it. I am with Canadian Women in Business. I'm with Valley Women. So just letting them know so that we can get
And
things
those are Tri-City based
Yeah.
organizations and groups that she's involved in. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah,
So be
networking.
your passion, like I am a passion. Be your passion.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Barbara. Honestly, it was an honor to have you in the book. I loved also that you shared your story with me before, in the middle of writing it, and I loved being part of it. Also, I have to say, and thank you for this honor.
Well, thank you very much for all of your help and getting it on paper. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
That's what we're here to do, help everyone.
Well, we try, right?
Yes, we do
Yes.
try.
You did a good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You're watching Faces Tri-Cities Interview Series Day 2. My name is Cathy, and I'm with my co-host Genevieve. And we'd like to thank Tri-Cities Community TV for making this possible for us as well. You're listening to Barbara Jones today, and she talked a lot about having a strong support system around her and how important that is and was for her getting through her health challenges and so much more. A woman who's got a lot to give, and I know we will see her again. Thanks so much for watching, and we're signing off right now. Bye for now.
Bye.